My dear children, the third Sunday of Advent is called Gaudete Sunday. And you will notice that when the third candle is lit, it is the pink candle. And it is called Gaudete, means in English it is, Latin it is Gaudete, but it is joy. So today let us focus on the virtue of joy. I want to bring to your mind the difference between joy and happiness. Children, most of us we want to be happy. But for your information, happiness is very, very short-lived. Whereas joy is lasting. Both are very positive emotions, but joy is more lasting. Also, second thing, happiness depends upon external events. Now, for Christmas, you will receive so many gifts. And you will see after some days, your happiness will, I will say, come down or wither, because maybe the gift will break, or you will not may get some other gift, and the gift that you got previously will be forgotten. So happiness is more of external, whereas joy is related to our internal matters. So it's a more deeper feeling which is within us. So happiness is victory for self, whereas joy will look inwards, and our self is transcendent. So when we just what happens to our body when we become joyous people, when we experience this joy? They say that body releases some neurons which are called dopamine neurotransmitters. They are called, the body releases some neurotransmitters which are called dopamine, serotonin and endorphins. And these are responsible for a very positive feeling. And that's why we experience happiness and joy. Now, three things I would say in today's gospel, three things Saint John the Baptist points out. When people ask him, they ask him this question, what then shall we do? They ask some practical suggestions or practical tips for them. And he says, whoever has two tunics is to share with him who has none. Then the tax collectors also ask him, he says, collect no more than what you are authorized to do. And the soldiers also ask the same question, what shall we do? He replies, do not extort money from anyone by threats or by false accusation, and be content with your wages. So this is the practical tips John the Baptist gives to the people who ask him, what are we to do? Maybe we can ask this question to ourselves, what are we to do at this Christmas? Will this Christmas be a different one? My dear children, we are almost right in the middle of another just one more Sunday, and then we know Christmas will soon arrive. But let us ask ourselves, can I make this Christmas a little different one? Can I be a more joyous person? Or I'll be a happy person and my happiness will soon end? And always I notice that when it comes to Christmas, people are so happy, the church is full. But when it comes for the New Year Mass, there are half of the people, I would say. And then I ask them, is that over? With the celebration of Christmas, everything, your happiness has diminished? So three things let us keep in mind. First of all, if you want to experience joy, we need to prepare our hearts, and we need to have a right relationship with God. That is important. John the Baptist tells us. That means cleansing our hearts doing a soul search, and I would say making a good confession. This is what will please Jesus. So, keeping away the things that displease Jesus. Second thing, right relationship with others, neighbors. You know, the cross represents not only the vertical dimension, the vertical side, but also the horizontal side. That means I am supposed to develop a good relationship with my neighbors. I would say let us begin in our own families. It is Christmas. Let us try to be close or forgive our own family members whom sometimes we keep a grudge or with whom we are not in good terms. So, Christmas is also developing a positive relationship with others. And third, John the Baptist in today's Gospels points out to Jesus. Last, he says that there will come a one who is more powerful, who is more mightier than I, and the strap of whose sandals I am not worthy to untie. He was talking about Jesus. And we know whatever he did, he pointed it to Jesus. He even said, let him increase and let me decrease. So my dear children, let our every activity, what we do, especially in Christmas time, let not be the focus or be the Santa Claus, but let the focus be Jesus, who will be born in a stable. Let our life point out to Jesus as John the Baptist did. And I'm sure if we do these three things in life, relationship with God, relationship with others, and pointing our life, pointing ourselves to Jesus, I'm sure if you do this, you will experience joy which will be lasting. So with these few thoughts of mine, I wish you a joyous third Gaudete Sunday.